Hi, and it's good to be here in your atelier. And can you just explain us a bit about your work? And you work with azulejos, right? And what they are, and if you can tell us something.
A little bit about azulejos. Okay. Azulejos. Okay. I think azulejos started to be popular in Portugal in 14th century.
Right.
They came with the Moorish tradition from Spain.
Okay.
Because they still do it in the south of Spain. They still do it with the same technique as that time. They introduced it in Portugal. But then we just quit that old techniques and we went a little bit further with that.
You did it better.
I think. In fact, I don't know why they started to be so popular. People like it. Of course, in the beginning, it was the people with money, of course, and also the churches, to decorate the churches or the palaces, monuments. But with time, it started to be everywhere. Okay. And in Lisbon, after the earthquake, it was the easy and cheapest way to rebuild the city.
The cheapest.
The cheapest. It was quite cheap and fast. So that's the reason why they put it everywhere, inside the buildings and for everybody. So it started to spread all over the town and everywhere in Portugal, of course, and not only in churches but everywhere. And here I used to work with tiles and doing some replicas for the places where they need to cover the walls or to fill the empty spaces that are lost. So
How long is it that you do it?
I work with tile restoration from, I think, maybe 25 years ago.
Wow.
Restoring tiles, but now from, I don't know, maybe 6-7 years, I started to work just with replicas, doing some replicas for the places that need to.
For places that are being restored?
Yes, that are being restored and they need to, because of course you don't find this kind of tiles anymore, so some persons can do it. And I used to do it with the same techniques, with the same size, with the same colors. I try to reach the same colors. Sometimes it's not easy, of course, but I try to do in the same way with the oldest techniques and handmade and painted. And
wow. Wow.
It's a lot of work, of course.
I see. And how is it the original technique? Can you explain it a bit?
The original technique, okay, the oldest one is the one that comes from the Moorish. It's with a relief, a small relief that we called aresta viva. It's a way to divide the colors, because, okay, maybe, yes.
Yeah, we can have one.
Yes, this is one of the oldest ones, Aresta Viva. This is the Aresta. It's a line that is, in fact, it's a relief, a line that divide the colors. Why? Because the colors are given with glazes, and if you don't have anything to divide
I
the
see.
glazes, they will melt and they will be melted together. So they didn't know how to separate the colors, and they create this kind of line. In fact, it's a kind of box, a small box. So you put the white one here, the yellow, the blue, completely separated. It's just inside this line. So this is the oldest technique, resta viva. With time, okay, this technique they didn't use. No, that one. Okay, we can show this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We have a. Is it the same or?
No. This is another technique.
Let's
also,
see this one. This is a privilege we have.
Yes, this is a privilege we have here. This is a relief tile. It's different from this one. This style was very common. Okay, it's not so common. Just the palace has it, and okay, it's this is a relief tile. Okay, with some from 16th century. They use this kind of plants or vegetables. It was trendy that time, so that's the reason why they have it with these motifs, like this kind of designs with vegetables. But it was only during that 16th century, after they quit to do this, because it was very expensive, of course, to do it.
I don't know if you want to mention something. You?
Something I would like to mention is, if you come to Portugal, please don't buy old tiles anywhere. If you go to the flea market, please don't buy old tiles, because they are stolen from the walls.
No.
So don't buy the old tiles anywhere. They should be on the walls. If you like Portugal, if you like this tradition, okay, you may go to Museu do Azulejo to see it. It's very beautiful. You may buy some good replicas, of course. I'm not speaking.
No, that's true.
You may buy some nice replicas, but don't buy original tiles, please.